boy.
Alright, I think we'll be live here shortly.
So how many people are... Ooh. 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 Yeah. They wanted
Trying to
to
find
see us work. They're gonna see us work.
Are we doing this all in spite of that one guy?
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes. Alright, so YouTube can see our stuff. That's good. Hello, YouTube. How are we all doing?
Hello.
Twitch. Just make
Hello.
Just make sure.
Dr. Freeman.
Hello.
I'm being useful.
Just trying to see if I can do this before. Good. How's the game? Ola. Okay, good. So this should be working. Okay.
All right, Gordon. Your shoot should keep you comfortable through all
Right.
this.
So everyone can see us. And here we go.
Oh boy.
Hello,
Stage 2
everybody.
is activating now.
How's everybody doing tonight? So, I want to introduce everybody we have on stream today. In the top left corner, the window, we have Greg Wozdyke. Tonight he's currently working on particles. And he's currently showing a gnome, because that's what he can do. Top right is our current map task manager and developer. The man in charge of all that is Pat, the monkey man up there. In the middle we have Tim, our UI and HUD programmer, along with a couple gameplay features. And bottom left we have Kendall, who's working on some pretty cool projectiles. So what's happening tonight is we're doing a live work session. Essentially what you're going to see is us working on the game live right in front of you. And hopefully I can interact with you guys and y'all can stop saying stupid stuff in chat and we can be pretty good. And darn.
When are you gonna stop showing this boring stuff and start showing the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And he's already on Discord.
Yep. I think luckily enough the thing I clicked was installation of an official meme. So that's okay. So let me go
Just
to
a reminder to not look at Discord on your
use my phone.
computer.
Okay.
No, I got my phone right here.
What's a phone?
It's like a small TV.
Should I do an at here or not everyone? I'm gonna do an at here.
Why not both?
At everyone.
Here, everyone.
Go outside, so beautiful.
All right.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Greetings
we've
from
got this
Mexico.
pretty much
Hello.
set up for now, but like once we start talking about actual
Development, yeah, when we start
activities,
goofing
we're
off.
just gonna like maximize different windows of people who's talking.
So, just to make sure the stream's working okay, can you guys hear the music properly? Can you hear our voices properly? I want to make sure everything's coming in clear and nothing's overlapping. Is there teabagging in the game?
Yes.
Yeah, crouching exists.
I mean, well, do you mean like ragdoll magnets? Like sticky teabagging?
We have 90 people currently watching on YouTube. That's fun. Hello, 90 people.
Wow.
Whoa, wait, we're streaming on YouTube as well?
Oh, we're doing Restream. We're doing everything.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
So, another main point of reason why we are doing the stream is we're getting a lot of complaints that we're just art. And I want to prove to you guys you can now look at Visual Studio in action. So, let me bring you directly to the middle here. We're going to go look at Tim.
Oh, no.
Hello, welcome to our programming. Tim, take it away. You're on the spot, bud. This is what the fans want.
Well,
Bean's actually doing work. No, that's actually never a thing. I'm sorry. I am
Well,
reading
you-
chat as best as I can from both streams. I'm actually the one reading the chat, so it's not so much a Q&A, but I can try answering questions. But it's
These
not.
all devolve into Q&As anyway. I thought this fan game was dead.
Are there
Huh.
playable elites? You know, this is why we used to have that little GIF in the corner every time we stream, because everyone asks the same questions that you can find the answers to if you Google search.
All right. We can't start off like this.
No, we can't. But seriously, what is your favorite question? When is the game coming out? My favorite.
You want gameplay? This is game. This is the
Will there be
ride!
split screen? No, not right now. Or PC game. Are there flood theme maps? No, not at this time. All I see is code. Exactly. Music needs to be
Exact. That's
louder.
all the game is.
I got you, Tim. I mean, Train. Oh, Tim. Alright, there we go. Music's a little lower. Well, I want to make Cat better at driving. This is a joke, by the way. I mean, I don't know if that's a joke, but Cat will never be a better driver.
There
Will
is
split
only
screen
code.
be introduced later? If people really want it, maybe, but you know, we want to.
What are you reading? YouTube or?
Greg. I'm reading Restream. Like, it shows everything in one.
Oh Lord,
Stream.
I'm sorry. Is Keanu Reeves in the game? No, but I am,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
That's close
Uranium.
enough.
We don't have Firefight, so I don't know where that idea is coming from. But no. Are you guys
Only
Halo
some of us
fans?
are Halo fans.
Yes. I don't know if you guys knew or not, but we are, yeah.
I'm not.
Some of us are Halo fans.
What is this? There's a ping. It's a stream.
I don't know why it's on center. Oh, that's why it's on center. That's stupid.
What was that?
Will you guys be adding new
There
weapons
you
and
go.
gadgets that
Should
haven't
fix
been
it.
in the Halo universe before? I would like to.
It's probably on the table, but at the core focus right now,
We've
not
got some
really.
ideas.
We got some
I
ideas
mean-
for sure.
Yeah.
What happened
Anime
to
recommendations.
that IO one?
Hold up. Hold up.
What? Greg, are you alright?
Well, we can,
Pat, if you want to read some questions too, you're more than welcome to, since you're not really. You can't really
trying to
work on
sort
anything.
things out.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out.
Oh no, Greg, what are you doing?
Somebody asked for anime recommendations.
Uh-oh.
Why would you guys make us do this? Now you made him bring out the hat. Who's responsible for this?
So I recommend Judge Dredd. It's not an anime. It's a really good comic series.
Is
by
the stream
2080
captured
Comics.
in game, or are you gonna cut the text content? This is captured through Discord.
Boring, right?
Yeah.
Who's the gamer in the background?
Who? Oh.
It's my fiance.
Greg, I noticed you're clean shaven.
Wunderbar.
Are any of you taking inspiration from the new Infinite reveal? You know, honestly, we could talk about Infinite now that we're all here. How we felt. Good talking point, I guess.
That's the gamer. That's the real gamer right there.
The cat.
An evil-looking bastard.
No,
Mhm.
Infinite. It looks great. If it is achieving what it is in real time, hopefully on the Scarlet, at that level of fidelity, that would be great.
These came out so nice.
Love the Marine. He's cool. Dustin Echoes. Brohammer. Are we gonna get to see the game in action? If Tim is testing menus, you will see the UI portion of the game.
You'll see menus in action.
You'll see menus. Please don't talk about Infinite. Talk talk about you. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. How do you feel about Halo coming to PC? We see this question a lot. Now that MCC's coming to PC, and Reach, and Infinite. Well, it's the same question we had last year when Infinite was coming. It's cool. We
Feel threatened and vulnerable?
No, Greg. That's met with that the person inside of you thinks. No.
No, that's what folks want us to think. But I'm hyped.
Yeah, I'm very excited, and hopefully it actually leads us to standing out on our own a bit.
Yeah, like we've come to terms with the fact that it's been drilled into our heads. Plus, we've kind of made a point. Well, we've tried to make a point that we are not Halo. Like, yeah, it's a Halo fan game. We take after the series as much as possible, but our iterations on things are our iterations, Yeah, like this question right here: how many armor sets do you guys plan on making? Will they include all art styles? Like, we don't know. There's no real cap on armor, but we have one art style and it's ours.
The one art style. We had a question here. I gotta scroll up. Will there be armor lock and Bloom? No, there will not be. Well, Bloom, I guess, will exist in some capacity, but nothing as dramatic and obvious as Reach, because Bloom's been in every Halo. Or at least Reticle Bloom. It's just been very subtle.
Spread. I would be called spread.
Yeah,
I would call
it
Bloom
spread.
just the spread being reflected in the UI.
What made you choose Unity over Unreal? Unreal was UDK at the time of the development started for this game, and Unity was Unity 4, and the community for Unity was vastly superior and allowed us to reach out to people a little better to work on the game. And there was more content readily available to use as placement or placeholder, and it's improved a lot since then. And actually, you know what? Guess who's in Unity right now and can totally talk about what he's doing? Greg, I'm gonna full screen you.
Oh,
Ladies
God.
and gentlemen, welcome to Greg's Particle Playground.
Oh, hello. Okay, I am doing the effects because no one else is. We put out a lot of calls for people to apply and do effects, but no one has. But, or at least no one that I've seen, because we have a ridiculous amount of applications. It's really hard to keep up with. But yeah, so I mean, I've been getting around to effects. It's been actually like super fun. At my actual work, I've been doing more effects than anything. I'm not really modeling or animating or anything. Or lower the music, please. Ooh. Take that, Jaffet. But yeah, so I've been handling the
Music is still
meat
loud.
of the meat of the effects in in IO1. Yeah. So, I guess where should we start?
Well, Greg, what do you have? Let's start with some basics. Oh,
Yeah.
now that's
Let's start with some
basic.
basics. This is basic.
This is good content right here.
This is actually awful. This looks so bad.
Well, it's also awful because it's a pixelated stream, but or the Discord screen share. But what we're trying to show here is our blood in the game. Also, I would get a better angle than that, probably.
Well, I mean, of course. I'm just trying to get it so that it's
Right.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to figure out here was just making this shader for liquids in general, not just blood, or definitely not just human blood. This could be anything. So I gotta no, I'm not gonna make that white. Yeah, I can do all sorts of stuff. Can make it purple, and it becomes delicious. It's got like really nice scattering, so that's cool. I've been using Amplify Shader Editor. I've been getting into that. So an action on an actual application. Let's see. So this is a high caliber flesh impact. So this would be something like a being hit with a maybe like a.
It looks like kind of like I would. I'm trying to think
This,
what we
this
were.
would be like a DMR shot. I think.
There's no way that's the sniper though.
Yeah.
That we had something special for that one.
Or yeah, this would be a body shot for a sniper. Yeah, so we have like the directional stuff that's inspired by Halo 3, how they handle impacts and stuff. Yes, blood only comes out when shields are down. So we've got some pretty cool scattering going on, which I'm very happy about.
I'm loving the way the light's coming through, and or at least the sun is
So when we get this into a nice,
subsurface. Yeah.
into a nice map with art-directed light,
Release
things
soon.
looking really, really good. We have the medium. This would just be like regular AR, BR, whatever, just hitting the body with no shields. And this is low. This would be like maybe the base for like a plasma impact.
Hit F, Greg.
Hmm?
It's a little difficult to see with the low quality
yes.
screen.
Press F.
Have to pay blood respects.
Oh,
That's very close.
there we go.
So you know what? I'm gonna turn 3 icons on, even though I hate them, so you can tell how close I am.
That's good.
How far will Wait. How far will particles like blood be rendered? Like distance-wise?
I think there's optimization built in engine.
Yeah, kind of infinite.
You'll just be able to see blood everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a bloody game.
So,
Like
Let's
a
see.
Tarantino film?
how about headshot? How about
Ooh.
sniper headshot?
Ooh, yeah, show them what that looks like. It's gonna be a little
Yeah.
difficult to see some of the cooler stuff, but maybe not. Let's see. Do it again?
So
Oh.
we're going in a little bit of a different direction, our own direction for player feedback in IO1. We're all full of people who are kind of like, I guess, yeah, dissatisfied. Dissatisfied with how tame things have become. So, as you can see, there's a decent amount of blood, and this is all simulated in world space. So, as the player moves around, it'll attach to the ragdoll and flow out appropriately. We've got some visor,
Someone
Visor
asked,
shards
why is it
here.
coming out of both sides, Greg?
some teeth. Why is it coming out on both sides? Did someone ask that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not looking at the. I'm only looking at Twitch. Because the bullets going through them. All right. Yeah. Let's see. And over here, I think this is the frag grenade. Oop, that's way too close. Nope, that's not even the frag grenade. That's just a generic explosion. And here's one thing I gotta do. I gotta turn that light way down. Let's see. Embraced with general smoke frags. That should be you, right? Lights. That's right. Okay. I'm gonna turn that to like 3. And turn that to 5. Maximum lights to 1. And let's see. Generic explosion. This is kind of. I'm using it as a base for all explosions going forward. This wouldn't be for a grenade. So this would be like. I would slap this right onto a UNSC fusion coil. Yeah. The actual frag grenade is over here. Yeah. So I went with more of a smoke column kind of Halo 1 and 2. Maybe there would be an option to turn blood off. But I'll make sure that you're make fun of if you do. Fusion cores are from the world. I'm pretty sure they exist to a degree, but fusion coils are from Halo.
Hey, Greg.
Crack screen effects at all? That would be interesting to look into, but probably not. That would be really frustrating. What's up, Kendall?
Can you send that on over?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna...
Once I get to this, just last thing, plasma. Let's see.
Oh, that's right, because you're gonna send them all, right?
Yep. He's a plasma grenade so far. So I kind of leaned into, I don't know if anyone remembers Ifafu Dafi's work for the effects in SPV3. But it was, I worked on that a little bit, doing sound design and a little bit of concept art. And the forums were pretty open, so it was one of the things where we kind of all unanimously agreed that the plasma grenade should be like a liquidy, gooey kind of plasma thing. And that kind of just stuck. So, for the IO1 plasma, we're kind of doing the same thing where they're liquid. And again, it's really hard to see because it's glowing, but this is still has the same effect from translucency, from scattering. Might only show up in certain lighting conditions. Might not even be worth it. Might take it out, but who cares? And yeah, so that's what I've got going so far. Oh yeah, and this was my the beginning of my attempt to recreate the hill shader in Halo Reach. So when it interacts with stuff, it's gonna highlight. It's gonna do the opposite of what it's doing here eventually. Yeah, but that's only like the very, very beginning of this thing right here. I'm probably gonna switch gears to go full on working on this when I am no longer walking y'all through these effects, which I am done. So there you
Done?
go. Goodbye.
So, let's go on over to Kendall. Now, what are you working on, Kendall? Kind of discuss what your work is here.
So quickly, so I can show you really quick. Let me comment this out. So I'm working on projectiles. Something that I was like, all right, it's a good thing to tackle. I'm using Unity's new ECS into the component system. It's not fully done yet, but I just keep it up to date, upgrade, and fix whatever needs to be. But pretty much, we'll probably never have this many bullets on screen, but like right here you have, I think it's 25 shotgun blasts pretty much is what this is, and it's all multi-hit. So the main thing I want to do with projectiles is I wanted to make it so you could attach and create a bunch of different types of projectiles, not just traditional ones at Halo. And it's just kind of like a plug and play system. So I can kind of show that a little bit right here. So like this one right here, this little cannon I made, it's a projectile 3. Let me just go find that. Weapon parameters.
Your stream is actually coming in really nicely.
Is that nitro boost?
Crap, we should have done that before we started.
So if you look, they go as a single shot, and then this one right here should be the single shot explosive. So every time this one hits something, explosion. I'm going to work with Greg here in a second and try to get the explosions, actually the visuals in on stream, so you can actually see. And then this one right here, as you can tell, it does multi-hits. So it stops after a certain amount of hits. I can change that in real time. So like if I make it 1. Oh, it's 2. Whoopsie. Oh yeah. So I capped it, so for multi-hit, it has to be 2 or more. You can't have single hit multi-hits because that's just a bad performance thing. So I changed it to 3. Oops. The 3, and you can see that they go through. Change it to 4. And so what this does is it just gives designers a lot of ability to change and make what they want. So like if I click on this next one, this would be the multi-shot explosive. That's what this is. So you can't see it because I don't have the visuals in yet, but every single time one of these projectiles hits something, they cause an explosion. And while that in itself is not super hard, the cool thing is that it's all multi-threaded. So it's a lot faster than what you would have if you did everything on what's called the main thread. So, you know, our projectiles should be super good. They should work how they're supposed to, and they should be really performant.
If you have any issues, please email them to gingerkendall@gmail. No.
Exactly. So quickly, you can see we have a bunch of different components here that I'm working on adding more and more. And so designers or whoever wants to, Bean, Pat, Greg, whoever wants to make their own projectiles can just go in, create a new little projectiles thing, and then they can just add all of the type of components they want. So you could make something like an explosive EMP shotgun, or an SMG that does headshot damage like a needler.
Yeah.
Things like that. So it's just kind of a system that it's not just projectiles. It kind of extends out to all these different type of gameplay systems that are added in for effect. So
A shotgun
adding
that
more as we go.
fires a sniper rifle projectiles mimicking slugs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
Good night, Shadow.
Halo 5 had that, what's it called? They had
We don't
that
know
bug you could
ibuprofen.
do. What's that?
Ibuprofen Addict says, how many devs do you guys have? I don't really know. There are people that are
Yeah.
here, and some do stuff, and some don't.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I have a serious question. How long does it
Sure.
take to model an animated character? Depends on the motivation of the persons.
Also,
No.
we technically only have one animated character in this whole game.
Yeah. There's the
Until
tech
elites
suit,
are in.
and then the
And then
armor
there
just
will be
spawns on
two.
it. Yeah. Well, no, we would have two, because would you count the female Spartan as a separate character?
If it's the same rig,
the
I
same.
kind of wouldn't.
Okay, so yeah. The actual implementation and the design of our rig has gone through a number of changes, and I think we're on version 3 of it now. It's probably the
Yeah.
best it's ever been, and we actually finally was able to get a female rig also up and running. So hopefully we'll be able to show you guys more of that in the future.
Yeah, in the
Um,
future.
in the
Not-
future.
Not later tonight, but in
Yeah.
the future. Do elites have the same rig? That's impossible. Look at them.
Our
Go-
dev numbers keep changing.
Give me your phone.
Yeah, that's the nature
Give
of
me
the
your phone.
project. Do the elites have the same rig? No, they do not. Sorry, Ryder. A little bit different. I love this project, says Skullito. Thank you. I love you
Okay.
too.
Hey Kendall, are you able to take a DM right now? Will it not show up in the corner if I send you a link?
He's full screen. Right? Yeah.
I have I'm dual monitor.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
Which
so it should be
monitor?
fine.
All right. I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, you should be good. I have you open too.
Okay, cool. There you go. There it is.
Whew. Make sure it didn't pop up on the wrong screen.
Whoops.
It says file is uploading, so I think I got.
I recognize that emoji.
Oh no, it's good. Never mind. Direct download.
According to
you see
Restream,
the
185 people are watching us right now. Thanks, Kanye.
Wow.
So, are you still watching me, Bean?
I am, yes. You're still live on yours.
Alright, while that's downloading, quickly, so another thing that's big, so talking about designer work, if you look over here on the right side of my screen, I can't really zoom in, but you have minimum maximum spread, so it really just lets people fine tune how much they want. As you can tell, when I adjust it, the spread gets crazier and crazier. You can change projectiles for a shot. So if I bring this all the way down, you can see it's 1 now. So if 0, 0 is perfectly accurate, you know, here's 4, so on and so forth. You got max distance and damage speed, so I can make them super fast, where you can barely see them now. Super slow.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so it just trying to let designers just do the hard work, which is all the creative stuff. So hopefully we can get some explosions and stuff in tonight. The visuals, so y'all can see us blowing stuff up everywhere.
Does anyone know what is happening? I never know what's happening. No, we are doing
That's true.
we are working on the project live right in front of you. So that is what's happening. Kendall is demoing his projectiles.
Art's
system.
happening as well.
Pat, did no one ask? I don't think anybody asked for your art. I mean, didn't you read the comments everywhere?
It's gorgeous.
Too much
You know
art.
you want
We're
it.
just an art project, guys. I'm sorry. I have to give the grace. Oh, files.
Yeah, it's just all.
Just making sure
Norton
nothing
and stuff.
sensitive there.
No.
You know, some folders we don't want people to see. Installational one E3 2020.
Uh-oh.
Whoops!
Not here.
Did I just leave that on
We
stream?
shall take a message.
Oh, jeez.
Can I just?
Yeah, so Epsilon. That's gonna be one of the things I'm working on tonight. Is adding those in. Gonna do pretty much his projectile visuals are what I'm gonna try to get done in this stream.
Yeah. So tonight, Kendall. Someone asks, will projectiles be able to bounce?
Yeah, so that's I think Greg actually mentioned that a little bit ago, not on stream, but yeah, we want to add that in, kind of have different types of bouncing. It's kind of up to the leads what they want, but like sniper ricochets and stuff like that, grenade bouncing. So yeah, there'll be certain types of things. We're gonna or like a very wide variety of stuff.
No, there is no lean mechanic that it's going to be an IO1.
Until IO1 VR.
No, stop.
I really want IO1 VR, but currently our weapon models would not allow for that level of granular interaction that I would want. But IO1 VR would be.
Someone asked, hey Tim,
Yeah.
do we have on your build, or on your branch right now, is there the level, just the regular level spawning, not the actual through menu spawning?
That's a good question, actually. Let's see if it's still working.
Because if it is, we got a couple people asking to see some Frostbite or Bitter Creek. What do you guys think about that? Showing that off later? Towards the end?
Possibly.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that idea. I think we can do that. It's a shame the guy who made it, Bitter Bones, is not here for us to look at it. But
Rest
yeah,
in peace, Bones.
He's not dead.
he gone
He's
dead.
not dead. No, don't take that. He's okay, guys. He's alright.
No, he's alive. Trust us.
But he's up there.
He's working
If
for
chat behaves, we
gods.
will show reveals. If you guys continue to act like, well, yeah, then you won't be able to see
Would
it.
it just be
Bombos.
one of us running around there? Can we get us all in there?
Hey Bean, are you saving the stream on YouTube? You know I will. And you know what's the best part about it? I'm not telling anybody we showed off Frostbite at the end of it, because if they're not gonna find it and search it for themselves, haha, jokes on them.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
You should probably switch off. While
Yours, okay. Do we want to go to?
Yeah. While I import stuff.
Okay. We'll go back to Greg for a bit as he works on some graphics. Pat, what are you doing? Why are you showing
Yeah,
leaks off?
What do you want about it? It's licks. Licks.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not
I
leaks.
did not mean to jump the gun. Ugh, licks. Ugh. Easy confusion.
Licks.
My bad. Now there's nothing. And away we go. Back to Greg in Amplify Shader Editor.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just trying to.
Shoot,
I'm
guys.
just trying to find out what I'm doing.
All right, we'll just go to my face. No one wants to see that. All right, we'll just leave it there. Actually, I'll probably go to Tim. Tim, you're alive on your screen?
Yeah, somewhat. I may actually rig up, sort of maybe fix that player controller that allows us to just directly spawn in. So
Oh, we're gonna see that live. So I guess to explain
Yeah.
to the viewers what we're talking about, when in Unity you have scene files, and what happens is designers want to be able to actively test the maps as quickly as possible and any changes they make on the fly. How we made IO1 in the past, it was a pain in the butt to actually go in and see what a map looked like. What you would have to do is you had to open the main menu scene, go through everything normally like a regular player would, and then load in. It would take so much time sometimes just to do that, just because of how slow the editor would be, that it just kind of, I wouldn't say kills motivation to work on level design, but it definitely like doesn't help it. It's a pain in the butt. So what we have done this time round is made a system to where when you hit play in the scene, you will spawn a temporary player to walk around, and it's nothing this player has is anything like the actual game player. It's just literally for walking and testing the movement and picking up things and making sure everything functions for maps. So please is not canceled Installation 01. Please, what Falta launched Installation 01? I assume you're asking when we will launch Installation 01, when it's ready. And we are not canceling Installation 01. If anybody says we are canceling Installation 01, that would be incorrect, because we are still working on this project. And we are trying to deliver to you guys, as that is our goal. Be now. Stream broke? What do you mean stream broke?
What do you mean stream broke?
I'm getting
I
some
still-
green lights here.
I still see
Do you guys find that Visual Studio is a stable environment? Tim? Kendall?
Visual Studio is very, very stable. I'm working in Visual Studio 2019, which was just released a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It is very nice to work in. Dave would say Writer is much better, but that's all down to personal preference. I have tried Writer in the past, don't much like it. Visual Studio is, to me, fun.
Blacker, if you keep saying that stream is broken, maybe you should just restart the stream.
Oh.
Try turning it off and back
Also,
on.
wait.
Got
How
him.
can he like?
Apparently
even hear
people are
you
linking
telling
cam
him to
girls
start
to
the stream?
chunkyyourbean.com.
We don't know. It's kind of like
Rusky, you know I can see when you post that on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. You think you're slick, but you're not. Who is the lead modeler at IO1? Don't really.
kind of, but it's
That's a
also
good
We don't have a lead modeler. We have senior artists, but not really lead.
we have senior artists. We have like directorial art roles, which is kind of just me, and we have an art manager, which is right now Dynamic, right?
Yes.
Yes. So he handles like tasks and stuff like that. Who is the best model?
Who's the best model? Master Chief. He's the best model. If we started IO1 in 2019, would you guys still use Unity?
I would.
It depends on what you mean start. Like, do we have the same core group of people that would all just magically come together again and be like, let's start a fan game? We'd probably use Unity because we have a lot of people with Unity experience. If I started the project in 2019, I'd probably be a basic boy and use Unreal, as I would gravitate towards my cool graphics wants, and then I'll slowly realize that it was a big mistake. No, I'm just playing. Difficult question to answer.
I mean,
IO1's
like,
goals of cross-platform is a lot easier to obtain on Unity,
Yeah.
and that's one of
There's
the biggest
pluses
driving
and
factors.
minuses.
Code-wise, I would not want to work in Unity again, honestly.
Psst, I'm making Tim suffer. No
No, there-
HDRP at this time. It's not stable enough for a
Yeah.
release.
HDRP makes me so mad. They like keep showing off these like awesome trailers, or I guess not even awesome trailers. These trailers showcasing standard modern graphics, and they're like, "Look at these things that Unity can do now." And then you're like, "All right, when's now? You can download HDRP right now." And you're like, "Yeah, none of this works. None of it's shippable. You can't even use a render texture. You can't use multiple cameras. What's wrong with you?" And they're like, "Yeah, but look at the." And then I'm like, "When is this going to be usable? Huh? In like a year, 2 years? What are you doing? Get out of my face."
As you can see, Greg does not like HDRP.
And LRP has the same problem. LRP is just as bad, if not worse. It's supposed to be like the big VR compatible one, and again, out of the box, nothing. It doesn't work. You got to do backwards stuff to get it to work with VR. And then
Yeah.
it still doesn't work.
We're
bad.
not doing beta tests weekends. The goal right now is to get the game out and update it as we go along, because yeah, that's our goal. So there's no alpha, beta, like traditional Halo stuff there. It's the alpha, and it will be released when we kind of call it feature complete. You guys will play it, but we'll have a cool release trailer. It's like Minecraft, if you want to think about it. Hopefully a lot less buggy to begin with. Greg is like hella disappointed dad vibes.
I am.
Oh, that's a great comment.
It's like, why are they, like, I understand. They have to gain at least a little bit of advertising capital so that people will adopt Unity so that they can fund the development of these render pipelines. But as of now, they're useless. Like, absolutely flat out not shippable.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, so we're not doing it legacy.
Well, I wouldn't say this is legacy. This is just a standard rendering pipeline.
No, I mean, it's called legacy now. They're already going, like,
That's what it's called standard, but okay.
I mean, I use LWRP in my other project. I mean, I haven't gotten too technical. I don't know if there's like maybe some issues with shader compatibility with what we use.
I thought my son could render multiple cameras. Shake my head. I would definitely like that as a t-shirt for Greg. If
Alright,
only my
hey,
son
Greg,
could
you
render
wanna-
multiple cameras.
Take a look at my screen.
yeah. Oh, hold up.
Will there be a launcher, or what is the plan for pushing updates on release?
God, how's performance?
Not good because there's like a bunch of explosions spawning.
Okay,
But yeah, there we
good.
go.
Hey, so should I switch over to your screen? Holy crap! What are you doing?
Like I said,
It looks like
multi-hit shotgun explosions.
Dude, this
I
looks
like
like Gary's mod.
Yeah.
Like, it sound like I can hear the Gary's, like, the Half-Life 2 explosions.
If Frosty Shock, we have talked about our launcher for a long time. We have a launcher for the game.
Oh, Lord.
Dude, that is like freaking lagging.
Oh, awesome. They're already working directionally, though. That's great.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted.
perfect. And now the
Yay.
stream is literally shit, and it's a what the? Yo!
I changed it to plasma.
Woohoo! Oh god!
You changed it to 2 frames per second instead of 10.
What have you done?
What have you done? The monstrosity.
Let me go to it.
Kind of go back through comments here.
Do you have post-processing on?
No.
No, I who you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
How many hours do you guys put in each week? Not enough.
Anywhere from half an hour to 40 hours.
Is Bean's
Yeah.
role spokesperson / head marketer? I'm the project lead, but yes, I do handle all marketing as well. Like, that is my area of expertise. Externally.
Covenant shotgun equivalent. would be
Internally, I
like-
manage the team
I don't know about that.
and
Oh,
get
this is
things
We've already
rolling.
got heaps of shotguns. I mean, there's the brute shotgun.
Why the laggy
Smaller.
screen though? Because this is
Right.
Discord screen share, and there is no proper way for a team built based around the internet to properly show what they're working on at the same time.
Well, yeah.
You
There
either
was
get to
this-
see the game being worked on, or you don't. So this is what we got.
This might
covered.
not be the stream to talk about it, but I was actually thinking about what the application of, like, how the Covenant and UNSC weapons are used against the 2 health cores in Halo, like the shields and the flesh health.
Right.
How adding a 3rd faction would disrupt that or assist that in any way. Like, okay, so the Covenant wield their most dangerous weapon, or the weapon that's the most effective against themselves, which are plasma weapons. The humans wield weapons that are most effective against themselves, which are projectile kinetic weapons. And they need to be used together to I guess, reliably take out something with energy shields. But since you only have 2 cores that you have to manage, what's the point of a 3rd weapon type? And the Prometheans' weapons aren't really that good against Prometheans. So, like, there's kind of a paradigm here that is not being fulfilled, and I think that's why there's been a problem with Promethean weapons. As for how to solve that problem, yeah, I don't know what even spurred this. It was just something I was thinking about.
Well, no, a lot of people are asking definitely questions about projectiles in general, and that
Yeah.
definitely revolves. That's one of Halo's biggest things that a lot of people forget about it.
Yeah, I don't know, because I had this like idea that I guess is kind of a pitch that's kind of on the radical side of like changing how Halo works a little bit, and that like instead of having, and this isn't something that IO1 is definitely gonna do. I'm just like throwing stuff into the wind right now, but like, okay, so no equipment, no armor abilities, no Spartan abilities, but mobility weapons that behave like the class of weapons that are like the starter weapon in Unreal Tournament, the what is it, the hammer? Wow, what is it called? Somebody help me.
What was it again? Sorry. Oh,
Impact hammer.
okay.
Yeah. So it would be like the impact hammer kind of weapons where it would have more of an effect on physics and movement. So like instead of throwing down a gravity lift, or instead of double jumping, which you could never do, or dashing, or a jetpack, you would have like a impact hammer from Unreal Tournament that you just like shoot at the ground and launch yourself up, or something like that, or shoot in any direction and launch yourself in the opposite direction. So it would effectively behave like the Halo 5 dash, but it takes up a weapon slot. And it would be a lot more conducive for PC play because it's it's more twitchy for like it's better for a mouse than a controller in that context, that kind of thing. I don't know, it just makes sense to me, but it's also a huge change from core Halo gameplay. Or not a huge change, but it's a big it's one thing that would very much set it apart from existing Halos.
The UNSC sniper has not always been hit scan. It was projectile in Halo 3, and then I believe in Halo 1, right?
Yeah, I think it was projectile in Halo 1. You definitely have to lead your shots in Halo 1.
Yeah. Can we test this now? Says Brad. No, you cannot test this now.
That looks
You're gonna
great.
ask when?
I'm so
I don't know.
happy.
Look at that, Greg. We did it, man.
Is
There's
there?
also some there are also some bullet impact effects in there.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Greg, we have an
I haven't
interesting.
really touched them, but
We have an interesting question here.
Ah.
Is there anything from your June 2018 status report that you'd like to give updates on? Covenant weapons, dual wielding, etc.
said that really fast. What?
Is there anything from your June 2018 status report that you'd like to give updates on, i.e., Covenant weapons, dual wielding, etc.? Covenant weapons, huh?
We redid a bunch of shit and now we're set back. We'll get to it.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about the Covenant weapons, dude.
Awkward.
Silly boy. No, we definitely actually have made a great headway on Covenant designs, and we actually have a
Ooh,
proper
should
system.
we talk about that now?
I was leading into that for you, and you were just like, oh, blah,
Subtle.
blah. Yeah, we can talk about it. I mean, I don't know if you want to show off one piece of concept art to choose from. What does chat think? Should we show you guys a piece of concept art?
or a model of the concept art?
Maybe both.
I like
Okay.
both.
Guys, what do you think? Should we show you
Well,
some
yeah,
cool
let's go.
stuff?
Alright, well,
Quickly, I'm gonna answer Rubberman. He said, did any of you guys go to uni to get to the knowledge game making skills you have now, or did you self-learn? For me, it was I have some college experience. None of it is related to necessarily game dev, computer science major. 3D modeling and everything like that, and actual game code is all self-taught for me.
I did. I went to uni. It probably wasn't the best option. A little bit expensive. But I have learned a lot just outside, just self-taught as well.
Everything I know is self-taught.
Okay.
Nice. I'm sure a lot of the other members on the team are also kind of in between. So yeah.
Y'all ready?
Ready,
Let's
I'm-
do it. All right. I'm ready. You're on the screen.
So, this is Tekka Crow's plasma pistol, using our new direction for Covenant design language. Yeah. So let me just do the quick rundown. Covenant design. Let me scroll up there.
There you go.
So, here's the deal. We want to distill the UNSC, the Covenant, and the Forerunner into their most basic, most, I guess, concentrated parts, taking things that they have in common from the series, of which there is a surprising little amount. There's like a few rule of thumbs for the different factions and how they handle design, but they're wildly varied from even between Halos 1 through 3. So we are kind of putting our foot down since we're kind of churning through a lot of artists, and we have to basically we have to get down a design language that is leaves nothing to imagination and has very little in terms of ambiguity. So we have 3 factions: the Covenant, the Humans, the UNSC, and the Forerunner, or Promethean, or whatever. We haven't done any Promethean weapon work yet, but if/when we do, it's gonna adhere to all of this. And so these rules spread throughout everything, through armor design, weapon design, vehicle design, architecture, all of it. So basically what we're seeing here that for this plasma pistol is the first iteration of the circle rule. So for the 3 factions, we have 3 basic shapes that go for each of them. The Covenant is all circles. The UNSC is... Stop asking about a release date, I'm talking.
Oh.
The Covenant is circles, UNSC is squares and rectangles, and the Forerunner are triangles. And so for the Covenant, we've got actually, let me bring up another piece here. It was a little bit more explicitly explained, but here, yeah, here's an older iteration that come on.
Having trouble there? Oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah. So basically, this is how everything's gonna work. We have maybe a maximum of 2 or 3 axes per asset. It's not out yet.
No, Rusky's memeing, but the joke died
Yeah, I
a couple chats ago.
So yeah. Basically, in order to describe any curve, they won't just come out of nowhere. They'll have a radius, or they'll be going along the radius of a circle that other curves will conform to. So we have this handle right here that is conforming to the curve of this bottom bit and this top bit and blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? And this other iteration where these are also conforming to a circle, right? And so next iteration after that, there were just the front and back bits were conforming to 2 different circles. And so you have something that's very rigid, but also very flowy. Every detail leads right into another, hopefully without a lot of tangents, bogging things down. And yeah, he was just concepting the interior here. I think we're going to do a bit of a different mechanism here. So instead of this flipping straight up, it's going to follow that circle, follow the circle that it's a part of, and slide under this plate right here. Yeah, and finally, we have one last tweak by Mike, who's our UI guy, who did this edit on the top bit here to kind of drive that circle home on the nose of the plasma pistol. Sorry, I like really have to burp and it's not happening.
It's all good. Wow. That was,
Oof.
Okay.
All right, so that's kind of where we are on Covenant stuff. We have a lot of other weapons, concepting, going through, but I'm not showing them yet.
No. This is all you guys get for now.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Greg, it'd be great to see this kind of thing in more of a three-dimensional space or something.
Yeah,
I don't know how long it would take, though. It would be a real shame, though, because I think it's going to be something that's going to take a while, especially because
Let me
the
just start
circle
modeling
design.
that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Get you take. How fast can you do it, Greg?
Hold up. Right here.
Oh my gosh, Greg, you're so talented. How did you make that so fast?
Oh my god.
Good lord, this man.
Eat your green vegetables.
That's what my mom always used to say. I just never actually believed her.
See? The people demand code.
Oh gosh, you're right. What were we
People
thinking?
need to see code.
Who needs to see art anymore? Jeez, we've proven that. We have art.
That
If
better
we can
pop
do that.
open and code just written on the inside. there.
Yeah, code just
Show us
seeps
how
out.
it works.
Don't get too excited, guys, because there are problems with this model.
I say it's a lack of code.
What are you talking
It's
about?
just bad code. It's not lack
This
of
model
code.
is pure code.
So, Greg, I
You
did
look at
something for
you look at this plasma pistol. You see a 3D model. I look at it. I see blonde, brunette, redhead.
Would you say that the
Redheads.
circle philosophy design helped you, or had it easier? I'm trying to say it made modeling the actual weapon easier.
Oh god, it made it so easy. Show it in cycles. How about I show it in EV?
Oh, yo, yep, yeah. There we go. It's pretty great, Greg. Fantastic job as always. What would you say is left on this model? Just kind of give everyone the idea.
Green teeth, interior. Actually, hold up. If you want to get an idea of how I want that thing to deploy, it's like that. Yeah. So green teeth, the interior here, the whole low poly. I have some grip detail here I have to add that's from the concept. Then yeah, I can take this to the texturing phase.
Hey man, we love to have thickness in our game. Thick elites, thick plasma.
Widen the yellow centerpiece. Don't tell me what to do.
Oof.
I'll see what I can do. Let's see. Does this even look good? Oh no, I got some nuance I got to deal with. So hold up. That'll come later. I'm not gonna do that right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Tim, you there, bud?
That's a good question.
Paging Timothy.
Yep, just chugging here.
How are we doing on that little stuff over there?
Hopefully, this should work in a bit. So we'll see.
May I put you on the spot for a second? I'd like to direct some
Possibly.
attention back to code. Can we talk about the menus and how you've gone about
Ooh,
designing them
The
in
menus.
engine? Not the actual designing of the UI, that credit goes to Mike, but implementation of them. Something that we don't really get a chance to talk about, or like a lot of people kind of forget about, is the menus themselves are super important to any video game. because
The most important thing.
yeah, because you're gonna get lost as shit. Oh, sorry, you're gonna get lost as
You're gonna get lost as shit.
you can get lost as shit if you don't have any good menus. So
Like,
what Mike and Tim have been working on is creating a system. You're alive on your screen, Tim.
Alright. You
That
want me to show Unity?
let's do it. Let's go into Unity.
for instance, let's just and even for a verbal example of how important menus are. How many times have you been playing through Halo 3 back in the day, and somebody is saying something really stupid on the other team or on your team, and you can just go to their name and mute them, and it's great. It's easy, right? You do the same thing in Halo 5. Go ahead and do it. You can't. Menus are the most important part.
Fair.
Yeah. Well, they really are. Alright, so let me hide that. So a lot of the menus, or at least the sub-menus, to minimize, is that the correct word? The amount of work that we have to do for any managing or changing of designs. We actually use a sort of template for them. So pretty much this whole prefab is used for several menus. That's why it says select map. I'm actually going to change that. If I can find it. There we go. That should work. But yeah. This one and then this other one for actually selecting maps or game types. And what should I talk about specific?
Just I guess maybe how. What kind of maybe can you run through the menus? See, or at least be able to
Yeah.
showcase some stuff. Just
Sure.
some of the game settings we were working on.
Yeah.
I think the boys would be very interested in that.
Let me make
And
this
the
bigger
ladies,
for you guys.
Bean Crack, yeah, probably describe it our ways. We want an open source alpha / beta. Not
Don't
gonna
know
happen.
about that.
Sorry, we don't do open source.
I don't think you guys want to see my bad code.
Hey, quickly, there was a question that I saw earlier.
What was that,
And
Kendall?
it was it could be interesting for Pat and Greg. And it says, so do you guys do high poly or low poly for most models? I mean, there's two things you definitely talk about since we have two different workflows for that.
Good point.
High poly and then also doing trim sheets.
Which would be
Yeah.
like mid poly.
We are pretty global, Rubber
Mhm.
Man. Mostly all around the world. I mean, we have a guy here in Australia right now in the call.
Australia isn't real, man. What
Oh,
are you
yeah,
on
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
So do you want to answer the high poly, low poly stuff first, or do you want to go through the UI?
I mean, I don't mind.
Pat, we'll give you some time. Well, I really wanted to finish with Tim first. I know the guys everyone's eager. All right, Tim,
Okay.
you're up.
We
You're
just
up.
cut off Pat.
I'm American.
Why is your mouse off from everything?
That I do not know, actually.
This is just a stream thing?
I think that's just Discord being Discord.
Gotcha.
Let
Oh,
me
that's interesting. I actually didn't notice that.
Yeah.
switch it to my just my desktop.
No, we're not against open source. We're just not using it for the project.
Here we go.
Also,
I actually don't have two monitors, so it's all on one monitor. But I don't know. Is it good now?
Can you go back over it? Oh, I'm looking in Twitch. Duh. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'm in the entry.
I'm in the entry.
Yeah, man. Unity, super serious. We've been using it since day one.
Yes.
That is
Can't
true.
ban the memes.
No.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Don't worry, we'll get on that Unreal
You
hype.
will
train.
go open source.
All right, Tim. What are we looking at here? Just some cool graphics stuff right now.
things that Mike designed, actually.
Mm.
I just had to set them up correctly. So a lot of this, that should be working, but I have yet to get that working again.
A lot of your work for you.
The rest of these actually do work. See, texture quality. You can see in the back, the texture quality is slightly changing.
Ever so slightly. Got
Ever so
some
slightly.
stuff to work on there.
Yep.
You gotta let your melee charge all the way.
Spiders.
We can go to beangy.net.
Hey, bet.
Oh crap.
Dude, Bingy.net. That's a
You can't
great
do
site.
that. It's not. You're not maximizing your DPS.
Great.
Me, Fiance's
Um,
back here spamming melee in Minecraft
In Minecraft.
like it's
Oh, yeah,
like it's
right.
2007. No, wait.
well, isn't that how you
When
supposed
did
to
Minecraft first come out?
Why don't you
2009.
2009.
Yeah.
just kind of go over create game stuff maybe?
Create game, alright.
Yeah, let's go in there. Let's look at the cool lobby there. It's pretty much the same from last year, just some changes. We actually got text chat working. I would love to speak today. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Basic-
Just hit the play
Right.
game and see what happens.
no. No, it's.
No, let's not do that.
I
quite
honestly
yet.
don't know what we have working right now. Dave's
You
done
just-
a bit of work on the player controller.
You're just so
You might
lost in
switch
your
to
UI stuff.
you might want to switch to another map then, just in case.
Well, if you get the scene loading stuff.
Switch.
Properly.
First of all, wait. Switch to another. Beam needs to switch to another screen while he switches to another map. So.
Well,
don't
they'll see the
show
tiny
list.
little thing. So, how about we all look at
It's
my face
tiny.
for a second? No,
Beautiful.
beautiful.
I don't think it worked. I think Tim clicked too early.
Yeah.
What's burnout?
Bro,
I think we've already revealed that one.
Yeah.
that one's like that's like the map that we have not revealed, but it's been revealed, and
It's been in all of our stuff. No one.
Yeah.
we don't talk about it yet. 'Cause
It's
not
currently
ready.
in this stream right now. You just can't see it.
Oh.
Oh god, I actually would love to see. So, never mind. I'll talk to you about it later. I had an idea about some. I mean, lava's already on the mind, so I had an idea about some lava flow shaders.
Hmm. That would
Because-
be good. I've got some. What we've got right now is interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever played Wolfenstein: The New Colossus?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's
Is
not
it
great.
The first one, second one.
It's the third one technically, because the second one is the Old Blood.
Right. Well, I played that one. Oh, blood. Wait,
Yeah,
is
no.
lava in that?
If you
The New Colossus, there's molten metal. There's like a metal refinery on Venus.
Oh,
is that
cool.
Mr. Installation One
in
himself?
space?
No, that's my father.
Yeah.
Guys, stop talking
Oh,
about
man, I
nerdy
am
stuff.
so
No one
out of breath.
cares.
And it's got a really nice pouring molten metal shader.
Holy cannoli! What are those blood effects?
Oh, yeah.
Those are
Wait,
massive.
wait,
Paying
wait.
attention earlier.
Wait,
It's like
are
a-
those? Is that blood base? What is that?
Yeah. Just changed out the explosions for all the blood.
Ooh, change it to a blood impact high. I actually kind of want to see how that looks in relative action.
Oops. If I could spell, we could get there.
Guys, don't worry. Tim will be able to walk around on a cool map here very shortly once he figures out how
Very
to do
shortly.
that.
What's it called?
He's actively programming it.
It's called
I only see one blood in here.
impact player impact flesh impact high.
I love BeanG.net. I'm impressed that we managed to get it. Put pressure on Tim. I'm gonna have the stream watch his code.
So that's
Yep.
what it looks like. Here, let me
Just
disable
watch me
this
code.
Wait, what?
so you can actually see it. That's what it looks like.
Why potato quality?
He just switched over. He just switched away from you. Hang
It's
on.
potato quality because the stream is through Discord and I can't control it.
Wait.
Will there be emotes? No. I'm not even finishing that question. No.
I feel like
The
the
beam.
effect
we
is
want the
ending
dab.
No dabbing. I'm
really
sorry.
early. It's like terminating.
Your turn.
halfway through the effect.
Do you want me to
here,
switch
let's
back
see.
to thing here? I just want to know how quick along
You-
Tim will be.
You wanted the, what was it?
I guess we'll go back to the
Flash
stuff.
impact high.
I gotta show you guys the awesome stuff. Will there be a Flash browser version? Nope.
Oh yeah, it's 0.2. What is it supposed to be?
Increase the font size.
Oh.
Not a bad idea, but should do Skype screen share. You know, at the end of the day, that probably would have been better.
Now it's just leaking.
That ain't right.
Ugh. What is going on
It's
there?
just a duration.
Is
It was at 0.2.
So wait, it kills itself when it
Yeah.
ends duration?
Yep.
Damn, that was my tool. I was using that to moderate the flow.
the flow, bro.
I mean, I have that in my thing.
Oh,
For
okay.
explosions that automatically just destroy it.
Yeah.
I literally
Is
have it like temporary.
The effects don't dissipate until like 1 second in, even though they're all they all spawn in the course of 0.2 seconds. They don't dissipate until a second. So yeah, see how I have emission set up?
Yeah, let me go back to
It's
it.
a curve and it's not a it's a curve instead of a burst.
Yeah.
Thanks, iPhone, for just not working. What do you guys
Okay.
think of Splitgate Arena, since it's a Halo-inspired game?
You mean the only game that Bean has been streaming and refusing to play Halo MCC with me?
He's just outing me live.
Yes, he loves Splitgate.
There's some things about it that I wish would, I wish could happen, like putting shields in the game so I don't die fast. Thanks. But no, it's fun.
But oh, Greg, you're just saying that it fades out, so like you let it do its thing and then
Yeah.
go away. Okay. All right, I gotcha.
So if it's 0.2,
That's how long it
so the
throws
duration,
blood out for.
that's how long it throws blood out for, but then the blood has to finish hitting.
Yeah.
Hit
I gotcha.
different. Yeah. And there are a few effects that work like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can actually check that. Are those sub particles?
There are. I'm not using any subparticles. I just have particles parented to the main effect.
Yeah, these. Yeah. I guess what I could do temporarily is just like run through. I don't know. I can figure it out. It wouldn't be hard.
Cool. It's
Yeah,
hip to
I was
be
just-
hard.
What's that?
Said it's hip to be hard.
It's hip to be hard. Unless you have ED.
Whoa.
Hey. It's actually turning into a proper like dev stream. That this is
Yeah,
the
man.
rhythm that we. This is a rhythm that we get into when we're actually doing stuff.
Yeah. It's like the
We're not
teleporters.
Stopping to answer
Dude,
questions.
the teleporters. Alright. I added GameSins as a moderator.
So I need to go. I have Scout already in here.
What optimization tactics are dev using to make IO1
Dude,
run
instant
better?
kill backsmats and Splitgate would be ace. Also, if they could add grenades that actually are grenades and not just EMP portal destroyers, because I throw those things like crazy thinking they're actually grenades.
Yeah.
From all
They
my
don't do
years
any
of
damage?
Halo. What's up?
They don't do any damage at all.
No damage to the player.
Can you throw them through portals?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm
No?
sorry.
Oh.
Installation 1 and Project G doesn't team up because we have two different workflows and two different engines which don't mix. And they also have their own design goals that they want to achieve.
Yep. And they also have their own aesthetic. Like, okay, if I'm the art director, and they got their own art director,
Talk about Clash.
we're gonna be button heads.
Yeah, there's no
we're
way
going to be
to
button heads.
easily get that to happen.
Fight.
No. How
I'm
dare
betting
you.
on Greg.
Someone asked, bruh, do you guys have an estimate time before the game comes out? Yes. Actually, it came out yesterday. I don't know why everybody keeps asking that question.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
You shouldn't need high PC specs for this game, but it would be cool.
Yeah.
I would I would be happy about it.
We are going out of our way to try and make things good.
This is gonna be the next Crisis. It's gonna
Can
be
it run
impossible
IL1?
to run on modern machines.
Whoa. I'm going to help Project Contingency out here for a second. They did not switch from Unity at all. They were never on Unity. Contingency started on
They started on
CryEngine.
a CryEngine.
No,
Yep.
they started on CryEngine and then they switched to Unreal 4. If you're thinking about someone who switched, it's probably one of the other fan games.
I don't even know if Unity was like around when Contingency started.
I mean, depends on what age of Contingency. If it's Galaxy of Combat, I think it was like Unity 2 and that was only for Mac.
Yeah.
But
And if it's Contingency,
Project Contingency was now in 2013, so that would be
CE3.
CE3. Yeah, that would be Unity 4, I believe.
Was it 2013 or 2014?
It was 2013. 2014 is when
2014.
I1 showed up and was horrible.
I-69 is whenever the arc gets up to that number.
I got distracted.
That's okay.
Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to go. Where's the daisy? I need to rename projectile data. So this needs to be linked. Oops. Linked. So this should be F.
Does anyone within earshot, has anyone here used Amplify Shader Editor in our comments, in our chat? I have a question about gradient mapping. And that question is how?
Greg has a question about something he doesn't know. What?
Oh, would that work?
Hell has frozen over.
HOW, not HELL. Installation 01 will be $20 at launch.
Plus tax.
Epic approached us for exclusivity. We rejected it, but we will be GOG exclusive.
All right.
I1 Walking Simulator. That sounds fantastic.
That's pretty much what it is now.
Yeah.
Doc Valor says he's only a film major, not a modeler. Sorry, Greg.
I mean, gradient mapping isn't modeling. It's shader. It's in materials. Like, what's the matter with you? Are you?
We have not done work modeling the flood forms of infection because we're not even close to getting that as a thing yet. I think we're going to focus on just getting the players to actually become infected players. And then we'll just talk about visual things. Nah, bro, this trash game is not done for and dead. You just haven't been paying attention to Twitter and basically everything else we repost, so.
Yeah.
It's good times.
Does
Can you
someone not
define
like us?
gradient mapping a little more clearly? Can't you use blend nodes? No. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's ever read Halo 3's effects publications, but what they do is I'm just gonna go for a visual example here. If you switch to me real quick. All right, so what they have is frag core. There we go. Gonna show only selected, and so I'm actually gonna play this at 0.1 speed.
I love
So,
playing it
right
at
here,
speed.
I have kind of a very primitive version of their additive sprite shader that they use that subtracts from a grayscale. I know I have been That's the first thing that I do.
It's fastest to Google it, but to
But the
understand
problem
it,
is
that's
that
the
when
question.
you start looking up Amplify shader stuff, it gets really muddled, especially now with Shader Forge stuff and with shader graph stuff. Now that that's a thing, it's really frustrating.
I like shader graph though. It's pretty good.
I like shader graph. I like it a lot. Too bad about LRP and HTRP. Too damn bad.
Ooh, man, too bad Dave's not here. He can answer Teddy's question.
What was,
Yeah.
what was
Deep
Teddy's
bad.
question?
Oh, you'll see.
Guys, I can't take the soundtrack anymore. I love it, but I need new music. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna play some.
Put on mouth sounds.
We're gonna put on some Neo Mombasa. Mombasa. Jafet the Mad Lad. Although Rain is newer.
I wish I could hear it, but then I have to have stream up and not muted.
Full recorder soundtrack when? My recorder's broken. Unfortunately, it will take me forever to redo the soundtrack on recorder.
Alright. I'm gonna start working on pretty much tracers, as you can tell.
Well, I mean, I guess we could answer that networking question. No, we're not using UNet. We are using...
Enet.
We are using... Not UNet. We're using a low level called Enet, and we... Or, not me. Well, I mean the team members wrote our own high level API. So it's a mix between our own thing and a low level API.
Mm-hmm.
Which allows us to have the greatest flexibility we've ever had.
Yeah.
But in doing so, we are responsible for our own bugs. Guys, can you hear the soundtrack in the background? I'm using YouTube to play it. I don't have the raw file on my desktop. Can I visit you sometime in Cali? No. However, we need to announce this soon, I guess, Greg. But I guess on stream I can announce it here. Because whatever. We're going to Outpost. Woohoo!
We're going to
Just switch
Outpost
to your face.
Discovery.
Philadelphia. Middle of July, we will have a panel among other PC projects. And
Philadelphia.
In
Because I
Philadelphia.
was shouting over him when he said that.
It's gonna be our first Halo Place panel thing. We had Phoenix panel last year, but this will be like super awesome.
We showed stuff at Phoenix. We're hopefully going to show stuff again.
We got some great stuff lined up, hopefully, to show.
Yeah.
If it comes to fruition, I'm not promising anything.
Yeah. We're done promising stuff. Every time we have, it's blown up in our face. Stop asking us questions.
Don't ask us
Ever.
questions. Ask answers. Just say answers. Just come up with your own release date. No, don't do that actually, because that's gonna give people false hope.
Or
We
do,
don't want
because
that.
Most of them are going to come up with like troll release dates. They're,
Doc's
like, years
actually
out from
apparently
now.
going to be there at Philadelphia for his birthday.
Hmm?
Well, my dude, if you want us to take photos or hang out or say hello, just stop by. We'll be wearing our Student Studio shirts.
We're not that
hopefully.
important.
Shut up, Greg. I like to think I'm important. Can I get Bean to sign my can of beans? Sure. Someone says we need beta. I don't know what beta is, but it sounds cool. Tim, how are we doing over there?
It's getting there. I'm doing some sketchy shit.
He's doing some sketchy shit, guys. Live on air. I'm concerned.
Don't do sketchy shit on stream.
It's my job.
What's wrong with you?
Normally, you should not do what I'm doing.
We do not have a percentage estimate because we can't give that.
Yeah, it's called blowing shit out the Bungie way. That was the name of the slides.
The Bungie way. The dank way?
I probably want to increase this.
West Philadelphia panels praised.
Born and raised.
Wait. Philadelphia is the
West
East Coast, my
Philadelphia.
man. Unless you're me.
Also, did we ever get a damn confirmation as to where the actual panel or where the event is happening? I'm just assuming that it's
It's
the
a convention center, I thought.
convention center. I'm just assuming that it's convention center, but I have no idea. There's like a bunch of different venues that it could take place in, but there's been like, to my knowledge, no word.
Oh, Neo No Masa does not have the bass drops. Yeah, dude. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed in Jeff.
Yeah. Well, we have some great themes here. Orbis kicks with them dank piano notes.
All
I
the
gotta stop
other.
saying dank. That's so 2016.
Hey, it's like IO1, behind the times.
Did you guys work on multiplayer first, or did you get a playable game then sync it over a server? Well, it's kind of funny. That's an interesting question. Originally, we definitely did multiplayer first, but I think that was one of the greatest problems because we didn't make anything that was very modular / detachable, which would allow for greater code flexibility and creation. So what we've done is essentially kind of made as much as the game decoupled from any networking as much as possible. So if something got removed or needed to be changed, it wouldn't break like crazy, which is what happened in past builds of the games. So the game.
Yeah.
Let's go
This
switch
was
off
really
the.
cool.
Let's go look at Greg. What's he doing over there? He's looking at the carbine.
I'm looking at a Halo 3 publications.
So are you talking about like how they did the muzzle flash?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a. Is it a gradient or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How to do the equivalent of that in here.
You already got a texture?
I have like some basic gradients that I can just slap on to see if things are even working.
Man,
But
if you can get that randomized and actually change color based on whatever, that would be perfect to replace current muzzle
That's what-
flashes. Morph! Dynamic weather systems only in Fallout 76. I'm sorry. Oh wait.
oh yeah, beautiful. You can't open a PowerPoint
This will
file.
be re-uploaded. I mean, after this is done, it should be saved to the Twitch and it'll be uploaded to the YouTube. People are gonna make great comments. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. I can already see it now. Game is dead. Why bother showing us Unity? We'll have map size 4 times the size of Fallout 76. Oof. Please let users make contributions and mods, please. At least if it's not open source. Exclamation, exclamation. You know, we're not really 100% against mods, so that's something very limbo-ish where we are right now. It's complicated, but yeah. That's my answer, at least.
Do you guys have any good references for Tracer?
Tracers in any game, or I'm trying to remember where I like loved Tracers the most. At least the games that kind of, I don't know, Reach had some. I will always go back to Reach in terms of particles. So Reach had pretty
Reach
good
in
stuff.
3. I think 3 has the most standout tracers.
Mhm.
Okay, so I can actually explain how those work because I was just looking at those a few days ago. So 3 has 2 planes that are kind of crossed on each other, and there's a third plane that is like a beam render, so it follows the camera.
Okay.
And the actual material itself would be pretty similar to the material I'm using for this one right here. This one that I'm literally looking at right here would be the dilating energy or whatever.
Teddy89 asks this guy again. I remember you. Says, will you guys ever work on another project again other than IO1?
the dream, right?
I think I'm gonna end my game dev career right after I
Yeah, me too. There's plans, yes. Soon Studios just doesn't exist to be a cool name.
Soon Studios just doesn't exist.
It just doesn't exist.
Just doesn't exist.
Why are y'all making us cry right now, though? Because I feel like it.
Get wrecked.
I gotta watch this freaking playlist on YouTube because it's Jafet's playlist, but it also has some stuff in it. Like, he's got Shin Godzilla in there for some reason.
It's good.
No.
Yes, it is.
I know it's good, but it doesn't belong in the IO1 playlist.
Why not?
Okay. To appease Greg, guys, I guess I have to say, okay.
Give him that. Show him that Kino.
The music is drowning the voices a bit. I will
Turn that up.
turn
honestly,
it down.
we're not that. All right.
It's not
Sounds like I
soon
need to
stonk.
play-
It's soon stonks. Ow. I'll be back. I'll get some water. Talking to you guys making me dry.
Whoa.
All right, now that he's gone, I think now's the perfect time to start talking about stuff that we're not supposed to.
My shoes are untied. She says I'm tripping.
Ooh, that person asked, how playable is the current game?
You can
Yes.
think about playing it.
There we go. Do you guys have to model any more weapons to IO1?
Yes.
That guy said those notes look a lot like UE. JJX. Is that Geo Burp? Someone else. But no, the node system isn't, it's not just Unreal Engine that has node-based visual scripting or node-based shaders. Okay, Geo. So yeah, I mean, Amplify is visually based node shader creation, and then same thing with Shader Graph inside of which is Unity's proprietary shader system that's still in preview. I think it's still in preview. It might be released now. But they're also making a visual scripting system for Unity, and the second version just dropped, I think, yesterday or today. The third one's supposed to release in a few weeks, I think. So, yeah, visual scripting is just it's a good thing to add. And that's why Blueprint was so successful, is because you don't have to necessarily learn how to code in order to make stuff. The same thing with shaders. You don't have to learn OpenGL or anything. So that's why you see it. What's up, Probos?
Oh. Released the game. Who released the game? I told him not to do that. That's the third time this week.
It is coming up on my bedtime though, so I'm gonna leave in like 5 minutes.
All right.
I think Leviathan's trying to help you, Greg. Twitch.
get to it.
Are you asking how to replicate the palette
Okay.
overlaid onto grayscale texture?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I prodded about it in the actual Amplified Discord. No one's replied yet, but you know.
Let me see if I have my explosive scene.
I'd love to suck you all in, but I can't. The internet would do another Me Too movement. Except it'd be a Bean 2 moment. Me Too Bean. Don't shine a flashlight in your eye. Oh no, I don't want to do that.
Alright.
Greg, now here's a great question. Can we have in-game voice lines of the original Spider-Man trilogy quotes?
That's definitely doable.
That's very doable.
Is it allowable?
No offense, he kind of makes you look a little, chunky. You want a staff job? You want a staff job. Somebody care what I want? I do. Shut up. Get out. If promises were crackers, my daughter would be fat.
You're a
I
good
love
woman.
that movie. Spider-Man 2 is the greatest movie of all time. Pizza time. What kind of music do you guys listen to? Owl City. Because I'm a basic white boy. And I like to drive with music that makes me feel alive. Also, rock. Classic rock.
Alright.
I've been listening to oh man. Let's see. See what my recents have been. I've been all over the place since King Crimson just put their whole discography on Spotify. Duquesne!
No way. Ah, shit, guys. You know, we could show off that one thing for because Duquesne's here. But no, I think you have to wait for Outpost for that one.
Duquesne, I just added you on Xbox Live. You better respond.
Chuck here,
I
don't
don't know,
shine a flashlight in your eye. Tom Holliday sauce. I love Tom
Been
Holland.
listening to a lot of Mind Sign.
He's a good Spider-Man too.
Recently played. Let's see. Let's go.
So being an XE3, you're gonna reveal this as an actually an Elder Scrolls fan project, right? Wasn't that what Todd was talking about last year already? I thought we disclosed that pretty.
Todd?
Yeah, Todd Howard.
Yes, sir.
How much cocaine was used in this project? Enough to blur the lines between what is legal and what is illegal.
Spotify is completely shot the bed. Lord.
Look, Tobey Maguire, it was my Spider-Man, but I love Tom Holland as well as Spider-Man. So they're both good actors. And
My Spider-Man is a drawing of Spider-Man, okay? Because he is a comic book character.
He's comic book accurate, actually, as a drawing, because he's a drawing, just like the comic book.
My Spider-Man is Peter B. Parker.
I actually really loved Chris Pine in Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was great.
I didn't think
Those
I
are
would
good.
actually, like, I don't know, just when I
Awful.
heard him for the first time, I was like, that's Chris Pine. And I'm like, this works.
Chris Pine was Spider-Man?
Yeah,
He was the Ultimate Universe Spider-Man, the one that died.
blonde
Spoilers.
boy.
In what?
Spider-Man.
In Universe.
I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, it's the inciting incident. It's not really like.
Okay. I was gonna go watch it tomorrow.
It's really,
What?
Go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it. I don't know how you haven't seen it yet. It's probably one of the greatest masterpieces of our time.
I know it's been one of the. I promised my little brother I'd watch it with them, so we've been waiting for it to come out to
DVD.
Okay,
rent.
this is
Or
everything
for
I've been
free or
listening to. I got the Eraser, Tom York, Crimson King, Mind Sign, Death Grips, more Mind Sign, some Halo 2, Mind Sign, Death Grips, Thundercat, fuck yeah, Freddie Gibbs.
Dang, I was surprised that there's Halo soundtrack on there.
My library.
Hey man, the emo scene in Spider-Man 3 is actually good because that Peter Parker only thinks being cool is being emo. That's what a
Condors,
nerdy kid does.
Nedry, Tokimonsta,
Just
Bjork.
The dancing was just a little much. The emo part don't really have too much of a problem with.
John Kennedy, what's he been doing? I need to look into him. Prefuse 73, classic, good man. This guy. Got a lot of him. Got a lot of Blockhead. Got probably some DJ Shadow. Yep. There we go. There we go. Just scrolling through my
playlist is called all the shit I like.
Yaga Yazist is a very good jazz band / prog rock band from Norway. Apparently they deleted a whole bunch of their songs off of Spotify. That's disappointing. Gold Panda, Kudo, absolute legend. He worked alongside Flying Lotus on the score for the Blade Runner anime soundtrack that started as that 15-minute short, Blade Runner, I think 2022, and I think they're both going to come back to score the series that's coming up. Portishead, absolute classics. Radiohead, love them. A lot of that. Tom York, Massive Attack. Yeah. So the producer that jumped on for Mezzanine, the Massive Attack album, is Neil Davidge, the writer of the score for Halo 4. So I love that man.
I think the Never Forget in Halo 4 is the best version.
I mean,
the Midnight version.
I miss Neil Davidge. He had some really, really great production ideas for Halo as a series. It's a shame that it was such a flash in the pan.
Someone
got
asked.
Holy Fuck here, they're really cool. TV on the radio, fantastic.
I don't know
Flying
Penguin
Lotus.
Z0, so if there's a guy
Absolutely.
called that on the team, then I do not know his true
Legendary.
name.
Savath Savalas. Laszlo, he's fun. Erica Badu.
Unless I'm being mean.
Childhood. Battles. Great.
Anyway, I'm gonna go off Greg's
Burial.
cool music playlist because
The
I'm
inventor of dubstep.
gonna go back to what I promised. Straight
Le
Visual Studio
Nubians.
Code.
Got Long Arm, got Ed Harrison, he's awesome. Neo Tokyo soundtrack, Half-Life 2 mod, beautiful, beautiful work. Sade, can't live without her. Atoms for Peace, good project. Damn, there's a lot of
Huh.
5073 side projects here.
Greg,
Yeah,
wanna check Twitch chat? Seems our boy I can't say. I'm sorry. Levite. Oh my god.
Gentle Leviathan?
Yeah.
wait, where?
He's posted a push link, but I think you just got your gradient testing working there.
Oh, sweet. How'd you do that? That works.
Penguin Z0 is a YouTuber. I never heard of him.
It's critical.
Yeah, that's critical.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What prompted you saying Penguin Zero?
There's a dude asking for it in the chat who he was like, how long has he been working with you guys on this project?
Oh, I've been working on this project for a really long time.
Oh, they're making fun of your voice. There we go.
Yeah, hold on to your titties, I'm making some Halo.
It's actually not bad.
Shout out to chat for actually helping us in this awesome work section tonight.
Grayscale inputs actually use that new tile mode as the tile itself. Hey! That's what I thought. It was something like that.
Let's go to Greg's stream.
No, don't. I'm not ready.
We're gonna watch him.
Go fuck yourself.
Here we go,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen. And he said the F
All
word
right.
too. He broke
Am I
stream
good to head
policy.
out?
Yeah, I guess it's okay.
Okay. Well, I will talk to you guys a little bit later. I'll be watching the stream probably.
Kendall, thanks for coming on. I much appreciate it.
I appreciate being here.
Didn't want to take too
Thank
much
you.
time out of your work, but you know it's always good to show the fan base that things are going on. Code exists.
Exactly. I agree. More publicity for
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Good
All
luck,
right.
guys.
Have a good evening.
Have fun.
I gotta forget about hiatus, Coyote.
And now back to our regular program.
Guys, if
Greg.
I'm gonna recommend any music to anybody listening to the stream right now, hiatus, Coyote. Okay. Actually, texture.
Yeah, Duquesne, we got some amazing cannons. Actually, we're channeling ourselves into Sea of Thieves, the fan game. It's kind of interesting looking at like the shader editor and thinking about Blender. Just
I really, really hate how little screen real estate I have right now. I
can't
want this
scale
to be
that?
on the other monitor. No, I mean I can, but I just wish I could see more of it. I wish I could just do this, just wow. But
thanks, Blah Drama Gaming. Much appreciate it. Ooh, I gotta change the song here. I'm dying. Ah, A Day at the Beach. The cinematic trailer.
a day at the beach. Who else is here? Is Tim still here?
Yep, he's.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I mean,
I am too.
No one cares, Pat.
yeah.
Mike is
Yeah,
DMing me.
exactly.
Tim is still working on
Mike.
the debug player for the level editing.
I know you can unlook. I know you can unhook the window. I don't want to. I don't want it over stuff. I don't like that. I don't like having stuff over stuff.
It was a little swarm to begin with, but it's kind of leveled down now. We're actually at 144 people across the board, so
Nice.
it's cool numbers. I like that.
I'm only seeing some 74 people on Twitch. I have not looked at our YouTube stream yet.
Our
Let me go over to
YouTube
that.
is I can't tell. That's okay.
Installation 01.
Give us Beaver Creeker. I don't know.
Joji released a new track 4 days ago.
Are you guys a 4-man development studio, or is there more of you working?
Sometimes
on
it
the game?
feels like it.
Sometimes it feels like it. No, this is just the people who were working online and were available and were comfortable doing the stream. There's more people right now working behind the scenes. Tons more people. How long are we on for? Well, I'd like to be as long as we can show off this.
As long as we want, until we go to sleep.
Yeah. I do want to
Which
show
is-
off some Frostbite, though. If
We want to
Tim
give you
gets
guys
it working or not.
a kind of a day in the life, which we haven't been able to do really because we've been answering questions.
Yeah.
But next time we do a stream like this, I think we should make a conscious effort to put labels everywhere that we're ignoring the chat,
Yep. Well, we used to have
So
a
that-
little scroll thing in it, but when I lost the
so that
profile.
they can get like a kind of a fishbowl situation where they're just watching us make the game.
Mm-hmm. Daily Bowl of Rice says, I have no idea what I'm looking at. You're looking at code, my dude.
Is he?
Well, no, you're not.
Uh-oh. What has Tim got
Is that-
going there?
That's
It's Judgment?
So this is a map that
We've
was
shown-
blocked out by Blaze,
We've
right?
shown it off before, it's okay.
Yeah.
Most of the blockouts, besides some of the sneaky ones. Just don't show off Goliath.
So this is a map that was blocked out by
It's
Blaze,
Goliath.
who is
What the
currently working
At 343.
343 doing sustain for Halo 5. So he's handling the like the big team playlist stuff.
The
A
big
lot
team.
of the fourth maps.
It's probably a network object there, Tim.
Hmm?
There's a net object there.
Yeah. That's secret stuff.
Yeah, man. Is that the net code? Oh no. That's currently in progress.
Right now, I'm trying to get it so I can just walk around. But it doesn't seem to want to work.
You guys are
What
choking
if we
on
change
that.
this to
I
true?
do a lot of that. Cereal box tops? I don't remember the last time someone told me about cereal box tops. About 200. Can we get a 32v32 like Battlefield? No, I don't. Well, I don't want to say no, but at the same time, we haven't really scaled. We don't know the exact how far we can push the networking quite yet. If we can do something as crazy and ludicrous as that, it would be great to attempt. Maybe. I'm not against it. I actually really would love to see what a Battlefield setting would look like in a Halo universe. This is an epic gamer moment right now. Duquesne has been remaking Chiron in Halo 5. It's half done.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, I want to have a Blood Gulch remake. I don't know.
That is a good
That's a
question.
great question. We'll see. We want to sleep, they say. That's okay, you can sleep. You can see it later.
I wanna
When we upload it. You guys are putting too much pressure on Tim. This man is only just working on the game. Come. Duquesne, you should totally be at Outpost in Philadelphia. That's the only place where it would be super cool. Ubernick is going. That's the one he's going to.
I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
Yeah,
I
me
miss
too.
that, man. I
haven't
wish,
seen I haven't seen everybody in 2 years.
yeah, right?
Is this gonna happen more? Or is this a one-time stream? Well, considering tonight was actually pretty successful
Yeah, I would
in
love
its
to do
format, I would love to do it again. Maybe next week. We'll see. Maybe another day.
this. Hey! Probos!
Provost will be going to Philly also. Great. We're just gonna have a little I-1 squad just patrolling the area. Yeah, Outpost is gonna be in Philly. That's where we'll also have a panel at. So yeah. What? Yeah, there's a panel probos. We just haven't announced it publicly quite yet. Like officially in a grand poof public thing.
And the panel's not just going to be about us.
Yeah, no, it's not just us at all. It's more of like a Halo PC panel where IO1 just so happens to tag along. Battery Surf asks, how much money do you need? Well, currently my college debt is interesting. I would love some new stuff for my car. Maybe, oh no. The Composer's Cut was playing. No. Ooh, Peril from Halo 2. A Club Penguin meetup. You know, I never actually played Club Penguin. We have a playable demo at Outpost. Since it's going to be more of a panel, no. But there is something that we are hoping to have playable and at an event in the future. Can't say what that is yet, though. This man has been asking about dynamic water for the past 2 hours, and I've completely ignored him. We will try.
I want to. Yeah.
We want to, yeah.
I want to get better with Amplify.
Also, if you haven't noticed, the map we've exclusively shown for the past 5 million years is surrounded by water.
Yep. So we'd be fools not to pursue it.
I know.
And I think every water... Okay, so the thing is, every water prefab that we've used for the ocean on that map has been compatible with dynamic ripples and stuff like that. But we've never actually hooked up the, I guess, the decal projection stuff onto objects that would interact with it. Which is something that we can do, it's just we never... Like, there was never a priority, that level of polish. So, I mean, we technically have... like 7 different water shaders that have dynamic ripples, and it's not switched on for any of them.
So many.
Yeah. But I'd like to do a generic like surface shader that can be used to be made into ocean or snow or sand that would use ripples like that. I think that would be cool.
What is you guys? Teddy asks, what is your guys' overall opinion on Unity now that you've been using it for more than 2 million years?
It's okay.
It's yeah. It has its ups and downs, like any engine. Every engine has pros and cons. But I personally will still take it because of cross-platform being extremely. Actually, 2019.1 has fixed a lot of issues we had, and I can confirm that Vulkan Linux. They fixed their issues with their API that they had with Unity, so it looks great. Train can play Linux natively right now, IO1. So we had some problems with our some stuff was flipped upside down in the past. We're just rendering issues across the board. It was just like, oh my god, please. We wanted to use Vulkan a lot because we believe in Vulkan. Timberland, the remake. That would probably be the easiest thing to do in Unity. But we're trying to move away from remakes, as Halo PC is coming to PC, and that's where you can play all those maps already.
Yep.
But we still have a decent amount of remakes because we
considering selling the IO1 to Microsoft. That would be if it was worth buying.
Yeah.
But
it's not.
Yeah.
Are we trying to add in Modern Warfare's engine? No. Is there an estimated date for a beta? Everyone keeps skipping alpha and just wants to go straight to beta. I don't know. You guys just don't like the alpha? Does it not ring well? We do not have any estimate dates for anything. I'm going to reiterate.
what the hell?
But yeah, Linux gamers, rise. You got a game. And actually, I can also say, because I don't think anything's really... Because it was working in 2018 really well. And we only had switched to 2019. It seems a while, but really in the aspect of development, 5 months ago. So... And it's been improving. But the Metal API for Mac has been working. And the game runs fine. So Mac and Linux and Windows are all working stably. There's some tweaks that need to be done, I think, with Linux. I think our FP shader needs to be fixed, not 100% sure. But we'll get there when we get there. They asked for map remakes because we want to see our unique take on it. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I love doing map remakes. It's probably the easiest thing anybody can do. It's a existing blockout and existing map design that flows a certain way that exists already, and it's half the work done for you. But again, we want to do our own kind of thing. Waiting for IO1 game mode videos, especially Infection. Those are I will say those are definitely on the goal list of uploading. I would love to one day be able to upload raw gameplay of Capture the Flag, Infection, Oddball. We just have to get there when we get there. But don't worry, it's coming together. as you can see with this lovely stream.
What? Oh yeah.
Gosh, Greg.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, whoa.
Swear to fucking God.
Oh boy. This is the late night stream, isn't it? I was just about to click off a chat real quick, the screen share, and I saved myself. Woof.
This is.
Lucky.
Troller James.
This is
I hope
the late night stream.
This is when it
we're
gets
not
good.
using Unreal and Unity. We're just using Unity. I don't know where you thought we were
Wait.
using both.
Is somebody? How could
can we use both?
we do that? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know,
sure.
but it seems
You-
343 is.
Oh,
You
hush
might-
your face, Pat.
You might be able to
Oh,
like
yeah.
do what 343 is doing and use one of them to handle menus if you really, really prefer the UI and one or the other. But like, what? How? Do you know what you're saying?
Magic.
We do not feel threatened by Halo PC. If anything, we feel relieved that they are giving attention to Halo on PC.
Yeah.
We are more than happy, and we could care less. We're making our own thing. Shake your booty on the IRL section and start premium Snapchat. Why did I think of this sooner? I should just quit my social media job right now. Just get on the freaking tubes and shake my booty. Oh, this is a good question. How has this project changed how you view Halo as a whole, or games in general? I'd say yes to both. I've learned so much about Halo and game development in general from the 6 years I've been working on this, ever since I started the project. Also, I know 6 years seems crazy, but the reality is the project really only kicked off 3 years ago. It's an actual development. Everything else was just BSing up until the point. But I've learned so much, and I've learned so much from these guys around me right now. One thing I like to do as, the project lead is I don't know a lot of information that these guys know, but I like to absorb the information. So if Greg can explain to me how a grayscale texture can turn into a gradient and he uses muzzle flashes, I love to know that so I can reiterate that later to you guys in the chat. I like to learn, at least in that capacity.
You don't like to learn normally.
Yeah, I don't. Bean art, no. Bean code, no. Now marketing, doing cool stuff like this is what I love. My experience with Halo also began with Custom Edition. Trey says, "Be quiet and show game nerd." If only
Who
you
said
asked
that?
nicely, I would have done it. But unfortunately,
Who said that?
someone in YouTube chat. We do actually have some jack of all trade devs. I'd say Lucas is one of them.
Lucas is definitely one of them.
Definitely one of them. Kendall.
Kendall.
Gamble.
I'm trying to think.
Church.
Yeah. Church and
Wow. All right, that's fucked.
I think it's it. Top of my head.
Please
That
show
might be it.
gameplay. He said
Please
please, so
show
we need to show him something that's not there.
I am working on it.
Guys, you asked for I'm giving you guys a live demonstration of us programming and making the game.
This is how it's made.
Actually, it's not, but yeah.
Today on How It's Made.
What is the biggest thing in your way of releasing betas? I didn't know we were releasing betas, multiple betas. Someone really needs. I really need to fire my PR department, which i.e. is me, because I'm not doing a good job at explaining we're having an alpha that's coming out first, and the game will be alpha and onward. Like it'll be eventually a release version, but everybody will be playing the alpha. So
An alpha. This is an unknown concept.
Darth, I'm glad you know it's been 5 months since the last gameplay video. Thank you. I could not forgot. Crazy, right? Thank you, Elu. I hope I'm not butchering that name.
Thank you.
You speak?
Oh my god, Alpha Dog, remember when I was doing GTA 4? That was crazy. That dude was crazy.
Oh, guys, guess who's here to tell me the up and up? Tosh Daddy himself.
That was crazy.
I can already hear in his voice. B. It's not really an alpha. It's really a
Oh.
pre-alpha of a pre-alpha.
Hello.
It's all good, Trey. We're all here to have fun and laugh. Sometimes it's a little difficult to get it across text, so. Actually, that's something I definitely could talk about. Working on an online internet project, calls like this, when you can give your tone and inflection, make a great deal of difference between just talking to somebody. Because Greg can say, dude, that looks like some crap. But in your head, Greg could be saying, dude, this looks horrible. Like, this is garbage.
What?
But unless you don't get his tone, you're going to be misinformed. So it's always great to have these voice calls. If anybody's ever wondering how to do an online project, never ever do it in the first place, then you're good. Spot on
Sir.
Tosh impression. I don't know, Gio. I can't do him that well. Cortana, develop IO1. If only.
Sir, finishing this game.
Permission not granted.
Green light.
Green light to engage.
Green light to engage. What if Lord Hood sounded the way his name described he should?
Huh?
Green light to engage. Would you mind telling me what you are doing aboard that ship?
Sir, remaking meme.
Sir, remaking Halo. It's going to be open source, you know that?
Make the game in Forge. Gosh, you know what? We have Duquesne in chat right now. We could totally ask him to help us make the game in Forge.
Duquesne, do you want
Let's
to
just.
make a remake of Burnout and Forge?
No, no, don't.
Ooh, or
Bean, I'm currently wearing a shirt. Thank you.
actually, isn't there already a Forge version of
Forge version of what?
A Forge version.
a map that we've shown that Neo Mombasa was written for?
I mean, we haven't shown that yet. No. The concept art, yes.
Yeah.
No, but not yet. Well, okay. No, the block out, but not actual.
No, I mean, like,
Yeah. No.
I feel like that was an iteration of something. No, whatever.
An iteration.
Yeah, of something that he'd done on Forge earlier, but never released.
Blaze, you mean?
Yeah.
I think so. Most of his maps were either in Halo 2 Anniversary or Forge. Or in Halo 5.
Yeah.
Is GameSense truly dead? No, he's just been busy.
He's busy, bro.
This man out here at E3 doing the flight demo stuff. What is it? It's Microsoft?
What is this, Microsoft?
Microsoft Flight Simulator? Flight X?
Buh.
Unrelated, but just want to say thanks for giving me something to listen to while modeling. It gets lonely at 1 a.m. Bro, it's 1 a.m. here. I love talking my ass off.
I love talking into Bean's ass.
I love hearing my voice.
Oh. Oh my.
Guys, can we get an F in the chat for Tosh? He hasn't responded to my DMs. I sent him a Tinder request and he didn't even like it. I cry every time.
This is the forgotten version of Never Forget.
This is...
You disobeyed.
They want me to sing. Oops, I did it again. You cannot believe your eyes. There are 10,000 guys outside, living up the world as I fell asleep. You guys asked for it. Hey, we got the F's in the chat. Hey, Tim, what you doing over there?
Trying to find this file.
Thank God, stream will be blurry not to see any of that.
Interesting. I'm not doing what I want. I'm doing everything for.
Will there be any language options other than English? No, I'm going to make the entire population of the world learn English. If the Australians can do it, we're alright.
I'm definitely doing something wrong here.
Me too.
How about I miss you? Stop, Gio, you're memeing me. I miss you, and I love you. Bye-bye, Daddy. Don't die on your pelican.
I love you.
When the game comes out, are you gonna shave your head like Papa O'Connor? I don't know. It's a lot of hair.
We already have what, like 4 people on the team going bald? We have like 4. We have 4 Frank O'Connors.
Yo, oh, Tim. No.
Input's not working.
Shoot. I was like, I saw it. I was like, all the debug players working. We can do the thing that we want to show.
Dave, your input system is not working.
Bean is Jason Jones.
Bean is Jason Jones. Oh, Tosh says that.
I heard it here.
Hey,
with,
you know,
with all the baggage that comes with.
That's a lot of baggage. That's a lot of baggage, actually. I gotta like put myself in a pose like this, and then pose out for the boys.
Yeah.
Are you setting your tiles as your number of colors? Asked Gentle.
Setting your tiles as your number of color. What?
Also, for that to be an exact one-to-one relationship, you need to have the grayscale in the range of 0 to 1.
Okay, so it's got to be clamped. Damn. All right, so put that here.
I'm gonna go Greg for a second. Bean, are we going to do a marathon remake next?
But I can't really just take it on good faith that that's clamped. So.
Well, if that was the case, Tosh would instantly return. There would be no question. You make me very angry, Todd.
You make me very angry.
It just works. Was the first gameplay trailer just VFX or 3D animation? I'm confused. Gameplay trailer as in the cinematic trailer, which was the cinematic?
Yeah. I mean that.
No, Tosh is
the
not gone.
cinematic trailer-
Tosh is just busy.
That cinematic trailer was rendered in engine.
It was rendered in engine using all of our in-engine assets that we use for the game.
Yeah, at the time.
At the time.
The old in engine
And
assets
it's
too.
old as shit now.
Yeah. Yeah, everything, all the assets there are still available to us. I think the only thing that was faked in that trailer was,
Do you
the
think
only
people
thing in that
who doesn't
trailer that
have
was faked.
access to education will also have access to a PC able to play IO1? I don't really know if that's in my realm of answering, because that all depends on them, I guess. If they don't have a PC, I guess they can't play IO1. If they have a
The only
friend who has a
graphical
PC.
effect and asset that was faked in the
Yeah.
cinematic trailer were, I think, the elites transitioning into and out of active camo.
Oh, yeah.
But everything else was in engine. Everything else is.
No,
what
that
you
was
see,
in
what you
engine.
get.
That was an effect.
It was.
I remember you guys working on that.
I wasn't. I didn't touch shaders at all back then.
I think it was either Lucas or Matt.
Raimi's Raimi Ball.
Raimi. Sam.
Or her wand.
Sam Raimi.
No, my cat Raimi,
I'm glad you named your cat Raimi.
who's partially named after Sam Raimi.
Greg, I'm
Partially?
so glad we have this connection of how the first Spider-Man's like the fantastic Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, like, okay, Sam Raimi is like ubiquitous as far as like how my family loves him. Like, he's just always been there. Evil Dead's always been there. So like everyone was super hyped for Spider-Man the moment his name was attached, like regardless of it being Spider-Man or not. Sorry about the noise. There's a cat here.
That's okay.
This is pretty great. This is a really high quality cat.
Dude, every time the song plays, I just want to jam the hell out.
Wait, also,
We will not have a canvas bag. We will have hopes and dreams in one bag.
quick question. What do you mean setting tiles as number of colors?
Well, Luke, you'd be very mistaken. You should check us out on Twitter and our website sometimes. We are active there. Play the trailer version, Bean. 9. Ooh. I'm curious too, Jafet. Hopefully I won't get flagged. We can watch the Macintosh ad from 1984. That's a shame, bud. I'm always active online. Tosh, I will always agree that was one of the best pieces of marketing ever. 1984 for Apple.
Maybe that's.
This is just DOSing? Yeah, we're just messing around. We're not even doing anything. Like Greg in
Well-
Photoshop, he's just memeing.
I might have just gotten something.
I'm just being
working.
silly.
You might have gotten something working. Tim?
Mhm. Yeah, let me.
He linked the photo to, what's it face? Blech. Brandon says, peace
There we
out.
go.
Toodaloo, Brandon.
There we go.
What do you guys think of Halo Infinite? It's great. Can't wait. You can see my reaction on my channel. Yeet! Shameless plug.
How could you?
I know. God.
Man, nobody,
I'm a freaking wee, man.
nobody. Just don't. How could you?
Holy game, you ready for the Macworld demo?
There you go, Bean.
Yeah.
Something's working.
Hey, what do you got for me? All right, there we go. The guns disappeared, but that's okay.
Well, this is the new player controller. I
Oh,
had to launch
okay,
it
not-
through the menu.
Oh,
So the debug stuff isn't working entirely yet.
that's
but-
okay.
Huh.
I think this is fine. Well, how about for all the 125 people? Oh no, T-posing Spartan.
Uh-oh.
As you can see, this is the.
Assert
cut
the
that out.
dominance.
Don't look down. Don't look down, Tim. Don't do that. We have not talked to Marcus outside of tweets. Oh, well, I mean, we talk, but, I'm hoping to meet him in Seattle.
There's your damn gameplay. You happy?
Darn, I just leaked about Seattle. Poop. It doesn't matter. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, Tim.
So-
Let's say we switch over to
This is not an
Okay.
existing map. This is our own custom.
yeah, it's our own custom. But we're
Walk
going
out.
to go to what the fans have been craving to see.
Show map.
What,
Hey.
what are the fans craving to
Hey.
see?
Hey, Luke.
Beaver Creek.
Is that how you ask everybody for stuff? Is that how you ask people for stuff? Is that what you do? Show maps. Is that how you do it?
There's not even a please, guys. Come on.
There's not a please show maps.
I guess if there's
or-
not gonna be a
like,
please,
I
I'm
would
just gonna have to
appreciate it
go
if
off
you
of
show maps
Tim's.
or-
Well, I guess I'll just not show
Damn.
any maps.
No maps. I guess we're just gonna have to look at Pat's stupid profile pic.
on,
That's me, man. I mean, I could show something, but you probably won't like it.
No, don't do that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, no. Oh. Better take that back. That's my art that I'm showing. The little R2 is mine.
Javette says don't do anything. Javette is my right hand man when it comes to music. I feel like I can
Okay, so
do that. I look like
There's
the
no-
act man. Oh, do I really? What's up, everyone? This is the act man here, and today I broke my effing arm. So, Tim,
They're saying, please show maps. Which maps?
the one we just revealed a month ago.
Dude, I swear they changed their mind
I'm so
constantly.
I
close,
know.
but so far.
Show art. Don't show art. Show code. Don't
Yeah, I
show
know.
code.
Don't show art. Show code.
Jeez.
Don't
You
show
guys
code.
don't
Show
see more
art.
code?
Guys, chill. Like, please.
Do not show that one. Tosh is
You know
being
what?
very assertive right now.
Alright, what am I showing?
I don't think you know what Tosh is asserting his T-posing dominance. He's like, "Don't show the cool Frostbite Beaver Creek
Yeah,
map that we revealed in the
I'll
update."
T-pose back at him.
You could.
I mean, you can show some of the
We
shit
promised
old-
Bones
Guardian-
Bean. You know what?
Old walkouts.
Oh, why do you do this to me, Tosh? Now my guilty conscience.
That is a fair
Guardian
point.
Ah,
HDR.
he's right. We did promise Bones.
Halo 3 already had HDR, Japheth. What are you talking about?
Darn. I did
Halo
make
3
Bones
was
a
like
promise.
The HDR game. That's the only thing anyone talked about.
Let me think.
I'm
here,
waiting for that
boys.
too.
Let me think.
I don't have any baked beans. I have black beans. I have refried beans.
See, the thing
There are
is,
old
if you all
maps
don't
that you
know,
can show.
Bitter Bones, who was also known as Alan,
I was smeeming.
Alan!
Alan,
Alan!
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 show them the first campaign mission. Damn, Tosh, stop talking about this stuff that we shouldn't be talking about. But I promised him that we would do a stream kind of discussing the design of the map together, so. You know what, though? How about Tim doesn't move, he just looks around. With whatever location he spawns in on Frostbite.
I was smeeming.
I mean, if you want that,
Y'all want Bionicle armor? Okay, we'll
Bonkel?
put this to the vote right now. Okay, Mata, Nuva, Metru, Inaika,
No. What is happening?
which generation? You
God.
vote on a generation right now. Okay, I see one for Metru.
I say I don't know.
Guys, vote for a generation. Like, okay, I see two for Metru. Wait, no, that's one. That's one for Metru.
Is every freaking Halo fan also a Bionicle fan? I never understood it.
I mean, probably.
I got two Mata, three Mata, four Mata, one Metru. 5 Mata. Damn, no one's going for Nuva? I guess Nuva's kind of sucked in retrospect. They had like the weakest parts, like pieces. Even though Takanuva armor set would be pretty tight. Okay, so if we're going Mata, which Toa? Everyone vote for Toa. You don't. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then shut the hell up. Let the people who do know vote.
Okay, Tim. I guess that's one place.
It's loading. My computer isn't the best.
That's okay, bud. I guess. Ba-da-da.
Well, there we go.
Okay, I see.
That's it.
I see literally just one vote for Kopaka,
That's it.
which I'm
There's the game
throwing
right
my
there.
weight behind. I'm throwing my weight behind Kopaka. I two vote for Kopaka. So Kopaka
Well, here's the
armor
thing,
confirmed.
Tosh. We're just showing literally that. I said to Tim, I said
I
he does
I
not
actually
move.
can't move.
He can't move. He has to look at
I
where he's
can't move.
going, or look at what he's doing.
Wow.
So that's
Oh,
guys.
that's great.
That's the
Oh,
map for
man.
today.
Hell yeah.
What happened?
Well, I told Tim. I
I-
said we promised
I
Bones
actually
just to
can't
do.
At all.
We promised Bones we would do a walkthrough of the map with him, and he could only show what he spawns in. So.
Wait, you can't
We
move?
can't- No, I actually can't.
Why not? What's going on?
I don't know, something with the movement code.
Yeah, some kind of
Oh, God.
reference going on there.
So everyone asking like, what's going on with the game? There's your answer.
There's your answer, buds. It's called transparency. You
Yep.
dig? That wall texture was special.
It's a very nice wall. It looks good. Like it legitimately looks great.
You know what? I just love the detail what I'm seeing here, and the way the assault rifle kind of like. You see right there? The way. Oh,
You know
the
what?
lighting right there. It just like the
I'm
way
switching
it hit
gears.
it. Beautiful.
I'm switching gears. Flux shaders right now. I'm going into Photoshop. I'm gonna figure this out. Well, first of all, I feel like this is not proportionate. What is that? Is that a crab
I've never been
ragoon?
so disappointed in my life, and I waited for Anthem. Jeez. I mean, if you're comparing us to a AAA game, well, that's where you went wrong.
Well, hey, the difference between us and Anthem is that we didn't ship this. Anthem,
Fix your effing code, dummy. Like, how incompetent are y'all? I hope that's a joke,
That's a good
because,
question.
you know. Just fix the code, guys. Just fix it, Tim. I know you can do it. Just fix it right now. All of it. Get the game working tonight. Thanks. We'll do alpha tomorrow.
Beta tomorrow. Come on. Beta comes first, don't you
And
know?
4 Minecraft blocks. Ah. Although seriously though, I do like the way our assault rifle, like its positioning and the colors of it. It's peak IO1 right there.
Hey, Tosh. We were told that we can't do a walk around
We can't.
of Bitter Creek.
No. So we
We
purposely
literally
disabled
can't
code
walk.
to walk out around.
So we're not doing a walk around, but we're showing the map.
Yep.
This is the map.
This is the map, guys. But you can't spawn in it. Alright, Sim, let's not twinkle them too much here. Let's go look
Hey.
at Greg, and what in God's name are you doing, Greg?
painting.
Painting.
That's it.
Trying to figure something out.
Look, Leo. Or Jack, I should say. Yeah, Tosh, it was totally on purpose. Don't believe the memes. Believe the
Ooh.
dreams. We're making
we have-
we're making Minecraft, guys. So now, it's getting pretty late though. I want to hear what you guys think about this kind of stream, because this is the first time we're really doing anything on this scale, and it's kind of definitely super. I wouldn't say anxious, but it's more. Obviously, it's more revealing on a lot of things, but again, we feel like you guys definitely should see a lot of stuff, and you know. Would you like to see some more coders on? Did you want to see some more other sides of the programming? I know, you know, I can't give you guys super gameplay right now, but I can give you guys detailed walkthroughs for how we like to do stuff. Like the projectiles and getting those working with the blood. Like, that was a lot of fun to watch Kendall do that.
I can tell you guys the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Like,
I mean, you could, but you know.
It's a Sith legend. It's not
My
a
God,
story.
enough with the sappiness. Give us all you got. Well, give us all you got, huh? Tosh says we should do more mapping streams. Pat?
kind of
mapping
falling into
streams.
a trap.
Ah.
I think I'm figuring
This
something
sounds
out.
like your area. Take care, Tosh.
I love you.
And I miss you.
We don't know if we're teabag mode, like, confirmed. Ugh. See, now you can tell I'm getting tired because my words are getting slurred and I'm getting slowly cross-eyed. Teabag confirmed mode. That'd be cool. Like Splitgate does it. Do a meme stream? I mean, that was basically this, so I don't really know what
Every
you're talking
stream is a
about.
meme stream.
Tim, what are you doing?
I'm showing leaks.
God, every time. You can't control yourself ever, can you? That's why you can't bring programmers onto streams. Sorry, guys.
Whatever you do, don't look at my screen.
Whoa. Are you doing surgery on a grape?
No, not again.
Not again. That stream was wild. That was like next level memery.
That was when we truly came into our own
Yes.
as an identity. Alright. You just want to try to figure out how to get these shapes all nice and translated.
Well, guys, I'm glad to see though that you all enjoyed it. I was definitely we were on
Wait,
the
what do you mean
fence.
past tense? I'm not done for these boys.
You're not done? Well, I have to go to bed. Well, unless you wanna, will there be assassinations eventually?
Yeah, we've been talking about like doing our own take on assassinations.
This is one of the best streams I've ever watched. Jeez, you must have not seen a lot of streams. No, thanks, man. Appreciate it. They won't remember. Yeah. Yeah, but I would love to have more programmers kind of come on and talk about that networking stack and how we're approaching certain things about networking, because it's a whole new venture for us making our own. Because
Jeremy and Dave would be
the number
the two
two.
best people
Yeah.
to have on here for that.
Mm-hmm. And it's Tuesday, so we can definitely do something later down the line the week again. I'd like to get some more stuff done before then, just so we can have more stuff to talk about. But yeah, show the team support, guys. If you want to see more stuff like this, just go tell them, like, how much you liked it. Team's always like looking to hear all that positive motivation, and I love seeing you guys' reactions to these kind of things. So if you're not on the Discord, please join our Discord. That's where you can talk to us if we want to respond to you. And also, for God's sakes, follow us on Twitter and our website, because we post updates. We've been posting updates to the website for 2 years
Everyone
straight.
keeps saying that we're dead.
Where everyone keeps
but,
saying
like,
we're dead.
No one looks at where we post updates. I
But,
don't know.
our website has updates, and yeah, we post a lot of art, but here we are doing code streams. You're welcome. Actually,
Take
shout out to
that.
the one guy who complained there wasn't enough code stuff. Because also, next update is
That's a
just
real hero right
specifically
there.
just code. Because I'm going to be that petty.
And I'm just gonna figure out how to make Kopako work as a Mjolnir set. Which, I don't know. I don't want it to be too close because, as you know, even though LEGO refuses to acknowledge Bionicle as an
Whoa,
intellectual
what makes this
property
game stand out
way.
from MCC? It's not a game that came out plus years ago. It's a new experience. It's a cross-platform game. It has its own art style.
Which,
We're having fun with it. That's what makes it different.
I'm sure they're having fun.
I'm
Like,
sure we're having fun. We're not pulling our hair and crying all night.
I mean, I'm sure they're having fun. I'm sure, like,
Oh
So
no,
many
no,
people
3 for
have
3,
fun.
yeah, of course. I mean, they're probably pulling their own hair trying to get that thing to work on PC.
yeah, true. Actually, never mind. I take it back. I don't think anyone's having any fun at all.
You only know Hello World and C++.
Well, that's a start. I mean, that's where
Wait.
most every programmer
Oh,
starts
you-
at.
I mean, MCC is still passion.
If you want to talk about disgrace, Disney just made Max non-canon, so
Yo, can we talk about that? My boy Max. Come on.
that is fucking disgraceful.
Okay, well, there we go with the F word. Don't get demonetized, YouTube. But you know, we don't even have monetization enabled, so we have nothing
like,
to worry
look,
about.
We can't monetize, so
We
whatever.
can't monetize, so we can curse as much as we want. No, but we have to look professional at some sort of level. They hate it when I say that, but
But on a real level, what the hell?
yeah, no, seriously, that makes me sad. Come on, a Goofy movie.
What
It's one
were
of the
they
greatest
thinking?
I don't know. I mean, it's his own son. Is it because he doesn't have a mom? And like, dude, Goofy was like one of the only single dad parents, and he just took that away from him. No, this game is not coming to Xbox by any chance. Never will.
Isn't Max Goofy's brother or cousin? What the
No,
table?
no, it's his son. It's his son, bro.
Hi, Dad Soup. What are you mixing back there? What are
Why
you
is
heating
it? I'm so sad that I knew that, like, instantly. Hi, Dad Soup. Oh my god.
So, drawing a bunch
What do you
of
guys
lines
think
that
about
are not
Halo
going to
Infinite?
work in
Dude, it's
3D.
freaking amazing, bro. Infinite up, son. What am I doing right now? Well, guys, what do you think? I'm getting pretty tired. I think I might have to call it. I hate to do it, but it's pretty late. It's almost 2 o'clock.
Fucking Hi, Dad Soup.
Hi, Dad Soup.
How could they do this to us?
Well, chaps, I'd like to conclude this stream with a big thank you to all of you out there for watching and listening to us rant and ramble and dev live. It's very different, and a lot of team members are already telling me they want to be on the next stream, so we'll post it properly next time with a good time, and now that I got everything set up, it won't come out so late. But thanks, guys. Much
It'll
appreciated.
maybe be more polished next time too.
Yeah. Tosh says,
prepared.
Bean, you are current. Oh, no, that's Teddy. Sorry. God, you're right. I am currently tired. But yeah, dudes. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching the stream. Again, it'll be up on YouTube to rewatch in case you missed any cool little tidbits. But yeah. Take care, guys.
Remember, it's what you do that defines who you are.
Good night, everybody. See you all next time.